I'm gonna try not to edit challenge. That's the focus point of this content today, is to try not to edit. All right, I'm gonna do my best, so just bear with me. Got me?
Yep, got you.
I think what Future Saga, or what this campaign needs for it to be somewhat relevant and serviceable, is if you make easy A's of units that need easy A's. Like these guys, or these twins here, they need an easy A. You take these boys here, they need an easy A badly, right? The transformation conditions here can be activated when HP is 7% or less starting from the 5th turn. Or here it says when a Future Saga category ally is attacking the same turn or enemy starting from the 7th turn of the character's entry turn. Oh my God, I'm just getting re-angry again. I'm getting re-angry again. And it's like, fix those and maybe we can get our Vegito blue, right? Because it feels so weird that you're making a celebration for Future Saga with no Vegito blue. It's only an active skill. I know some people feel like, oh, everybody's overreacting. We're not overreacting. Don't take a hype moment in anime that two people fuse, and then when they fuse in the anime, you don't make them fuse in Dokkan, right? Let me order a cheeseburger with no fucking cheese. How about that? Okay. And then I get angry. You advertising this beautiful ass cheeseburger on the fucking menu, and then I order that motherfucker and it's nothing on there. No. Okay, I digress. Let's easy A Vegeta and Trunks, right? It's that time of the month, okay? 11/28/2022. We're close. We're not quite there, but it's Future Saga, and I feel like they gotta get it done. Okay, number two, 3. Zamasu, he needs it. It's not quite been 3 years. It's close. It's Future Saga. He has this, because listen, we need these guys, and then we need him, because where else are we going to get our Vegito blue or our Zamasu, our Fusion Zamasu, besides, like, the active skill just doesn't count, bro. It simply does not count as part of the thing, because that's not what's being advertised. You know what I'm saying? It's not what's being advertised. Can I go back and see like the video of, listen, this whole entire, let me turn this up just a little bit. This right here is being promoted as, like, they're promoting them fusing. You see what I'm saying? This is, I wouldn't say false advertisement. They're promoting this. You think that this is what you're getting. Yeah, you want to show this at the end, but I'm thinking I'm getting that unit. Godly justice. Is this a human justice? Human justice force. That's that. I get what you're trying to do there. They start off fusing. So you literally think you're getting Vegito. This is such, I don't want to be like it's false advertising. I don't want to get to that. But how do you start off a campaign with that's what we think we're getting and we're not getting it, and expect people to not feel the way that they feel? You started off with these. This comes after. If I said, hey, I want to be excited for Future Saga. Oh shit, Vegeta and Goku are touching dicks. I want to see that. Okay, I want to see it. I want to see the dick touching, because I want this blue man to come out. This blue raspberry monkey. I want him to pop up. Okay, but instead I am not getting. I'm getting rage baited. I'm getting edged on. That's what's happening. Blue balled. Literally, I'm getting blue balled right now because he's just in the back chilling. Oh, you know what, guys? We can't do a celebration without Trunks here. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to just throw them in the mix of an active skill with Goku and Vegeta. And you know what's funny is they say like, oh, guys, you need to relax. You haven't even seen the kid in animations yet. I shouldn't have to see that yet, because do you know what was being advertised to me? I'm gonna run it back one more time. I was running back with the dick touching. This is what got me inspired. This is what got me intrigued. This is what got me motivated. Once I saw them touching tips, I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Zamasu's here. Oh my God. I'm brick. This is going to be a great campaign. Even though it should have been Daima, I'm thinking this shit finna be. Look at his hands. Look at him. He's out with them shits. Okay. And then this right here, this is scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is some crazy. It's like, oh, damn, Zamasu has his first animation, right? This is probably be what, his 18 key super or his 12 key Blades of Judgment. That go hard. They go hard. Oh, no. We switching here. Okay. All right. It's an exchange unit. I like that. That's cold right there. And then we continue to go on. And at the beginning, bro, it's like they can say it's not false advertisement. You can't tell me what the fuck this is. I see two monkeys touching dicks. I'm excited, thinking it's gonna be nice, and then look at what's happening. This is an active skill. I wasn't even trying to make this type of video. I promise. I was just trying to discuss what we needed for future Saga, and I got sidetracked. That's how angry that I've gotten. I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to be this type of video. I apologize. I got out of character. Let me get back in character. This is the guy that's going to get a Super EZA. More than likely, it's been I think they Super EZA every 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. So I would assume that he's up for one. Okay, so he is up for one. I think there is a Goku Black here. There is, I don't know, maybe this Trunks, this Vegeta, this Vegito Blue. Let me look at this Trunks. I would assume he's on the same part. Yes, he's up for the Super EZA as well, but I don't see them doing that. They might. Like, I feel like they have to Super EZA tons of future Saga units if they want this to really be that shit, right? They want them to really be like, okay, future Saga is about to be, you know, we know we're running a campaign. We know we didn't give out Vegeta Blue as we promote, like they promoted it. Y'all saw it. The trailer made it look like we were getting that, and we're not getting that. So it's like, come on now. But I'm not trying to digress. We steady moving on. All right. I would love to have an EZA. I think just in future Saga in general, they need an EZA because of 2-1. Yeah, we're up for 3 years, bro. They're up for one. It's future Saga. They're obviously Android Cell Saga, but they're future Saga as well. This is definitely the one that killed Gohan, so this is definitely future Saga. It's not Android Cell Saga, but they are. So I would say like they could be up for one because I'm trying to think of like the teams. Oh, this is what I meant to show y'all, so I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I was looking at like the teams that they've had on here. It's like what I don't know if breaking through, are they going to give us a new category? We got mission execution this year, so I would assume that we might get another category, if I'm not mistaken, of breaking through. That would make more sense, but I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I just feel like they have to give us an EZA of these two and my favorite units in Dope. Mind you, I'm going to glaze. If they fuck up this unit, you're getting a video of me ranting. I'm going to crash out. This is my favorite unit of Dokkan history. If they don't get the respect they deserve, I'm going to crash out. I love this unit. Okay. I love the animations. I love the way it looks. It's fabulous. They have revival. There's just no way they can mess it up. I'm sorry. Seriously need them to do something because I can't handle it. I don't even know what to do. I'm at that point where I could grind for more Dragon Stones, but I'm on a pause because I don't need to see if it's worth it. Like, do you think that they're going to greatly raise attack and defense? Like, what do you think is going to happen? Are they going to greatly raise attack and defense for one turn? Like, how are they going to structure this? If they structure it just like Vegito and Gogeta, you know, fine. Maybe they should mix in between the two, right? And what I'm going to elaborate what I mean by that. So you look at the categories. Let's go to Pure Saiyans, right? Where are they at? You look at my girls, okay? Even though they raise attack and defense for one turn, greatly raise attack and defense, she also has this ability to where attack and defense 40% up to 120 for every attack performed. Once she evades attack, she get additional 40% damage reduction, and she gets to 20% before attacking. Now I do know, like, I think they're trying to enforce the tag mechanic. They want you to use the tag mechanic of exchanging in certain situations and when you fight certain bosses. I get that's why they're like promoting that. But here's the thing. In the same sentence, if this says you can fuse to Kefla when you use Caulifla, and you can get damage reduction and you can get attack and defense the rest of battle if you use Kale, more than likely we're going to go toward the fusion. You know what I'm saying? Respectable. Like, there aren't too many people who are crushing the Potara and using Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Like, Abu used Vegeta for his the Potara crush challenge. You know, he did that. Most of us are not doing it. We're going straight to Vegito. So I understand why they're trying to get us to do that, but do not use units in situations where they fuse to make that happen. You see what I'm saying? Don't take a situation based off of everyone's love for Vegito, because you know that's the only thing that sells Future Saga. You didn't even bring them along. You know this right here gets people hyped. We love fusions, right? We see this. I'm immediately thinking, oh, Vegito Blue. There's no way that they don't bring a Vegito Blue here to this event, right? There's just no way. So it's like, if Goku side, which is, I think that's the side that goes into Vegito, right? Yeah, I think, let me see. Is he gonna go to the back? That's the side that's going to Vegito. We're going there 100%. There's no ifs and buts about it. We are going to that spot. But here's the catch. If you're going to do that, you need to make it to where when you pop the active skill, instead of key plus 3 attack and defense 18%, that's not enough. That's not enough. This needs to be tripled or doubled, and it needs to have damage reduction for allies. All allies guard and gain damage reduction 15% the rest of battle. On this side, maybe on the other side is Vegito, so you probably will want to attack boost almost kind of like Gogeta in a sense. But that's just how it has to be, because if you don't give us that and you don't give us easy A's, this global Dokkan celebration is just for the birds. It's for the birds. They already he raised attack, greatly raises attack. So this is what you would want if you want your Gogeta to do more damage. But how many of y'all are actually using Goku side Usher? Unless you're completing like an event for whatever. But even then, Gogeta is just such a dub because of his attack and defense. Is it 54%? Is that what happens here when it's Super Gogeta? Let me see. Yeah, attack and defense 54%, and then he gains a 60% DR and then 5% damage reduction per rainbow key. Yeah, you're going to go here 100% of the time. Even though only 4 turns, you're going to go there 100% of the time. So I would have loved for them to do this for Vegito Blue if you're going to go that route. Obviously, we want a standalone nice Vegito Blue. At the intros, they transform to Gogeta. We would love that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what else. I know I'm speaking into like, you know, in existence. Like I'm trying to speak like positivity in the air because I'm coping right now, because I don't think animations alone, it can carry enough weight for what it should have been. Like, it should have been Vegito. Like, that's no ifs and buts about it. Like, you can't convince me otherwise that it should not have been Vegito, and we should have. That's what we should have got. I know I'm dragging this on. Let me get this off my chest, okay? Let me get this off. I'm still at it. Here, Future Dokkan has some things I don't necessarily agree with, like this here, as far as like Cell Max and then exchange Piccolo and then Beast Gohan. I really do think this is like anniversary worthy. I feel like this is more anniversary worthy with like than any, because it's a movie. Like, you do Broly movie again. Let's just say we got an exchange Broly Gogeta, and you got a Piccolo in Gohan, or they did some what if like a UI Goku and Beast Gohan as together. They fought in the manga. You kind of make something of that nature. That's what Dragon Ball needs to do to kind of cook. But just looking at this list, I would take, if it's pure Future Saga, give me everybody in Future Saga for part 1, part 2, and then part 3. I mean, because it's Worldwide Dokkan Celebration, almost give us Cooler and Berk. I will take it. All right, I'm fine with that. I would love for Daima to be part 2, and Daima, you know what I'm saying, like, and then Goma, you know. But I think Tanabata is going to be Daima. I really do believe it's going to be Daima. I 100% believe it. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm not really sure. New Year's Trunks and Gohan, I love them so much, but I don't think they have enough weight for that. I don't think so. I stop. Okay, Future Saga needs to go away. Like, after this, we should never do another Future Saga event ever. How do you not bring? That's like doing the Broly movie and then don't bring Broly. You know what I'm saying? Or Gogeta. We're just using them in base. You know what I'm saying? And you can say, well, the 7th anniversary units, TJ, the 7th anniversary units, this is the first continuity of them in the game. There isn't another unit like them, like this in the game. And on the flip side, they're not promoted as a being Gogeta. Do you see this? They're not promoted. You don't see a single Gogeta in sight until they transform, which is fine. It's fine. If they show in the background and transform, you still don't see it. So no one has any thought that this is going to be Gogeta. But guess what? Let's go back a couple steps. Let's look at G4. You got G4 here. You see them? They're promoting this. The next step is transfer. They have a Gogeta, so we're expecting. We got that out the way. If you didn't want to give us a Vegito Blue, hear me out. You didn't want to give us a Vegito Blue. Don't promote Vegito Blue, for one, and for two, at least give us a Fusion Zamasu. If you gave us a Fusion Zamasu, I promise this is what everybody would have thought. We would have been like, oh, maybe they're saving Vegito Blue and maybe they're saving Gogeta Blue for the same mechanic for anniversary. We would have thought anything of it because Zamasu doesn't have a fusion. Maybe I'm tripping. There isn't a Zamasu that fuses like a transformation like that. I mean, there is that AGL one, but I don't think the AGL one counts because it's almost essentially like it's the same. It's the same animations as bro here doing this here. Let me go here. It's the same animations. If I could just go to it, I would. It's this, but it happens just after I think it's like after the 3rd turn in battle. Like, he does this and he transforms to this Omatsu, which is cool, but it's not the same. That's not the same type of transformation. But it's the fact that this is just an active skill. I just got remad over again, and I shouldn't be getting mad. I'm sorry. I don't think I do like what Future has done for this to a certain degree, but I do think Daima is probably going to be Tanabata, and I believe that part 1 should be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the enemy. They should be 2 of them here. It shouldn't just be part 1. This probably should be part 1 and this Goma, and then it should be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, part 2, and Baby, or Omega Shinron. And then you take these 2 here, and then you can easy A these here for Tanabata. That's what it should be. They should stop doing these solos, just one piece. No, you do 2. You do an extreme, you do a super class. You should have Goma, Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku. Fine. You don't got to make a big. We just need a Diamond Goku. Number 2, part 2, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You can have an exchange, but GT Vegeta, GT Goku in a G4, and then you have Baby, or you have Omega Shinron. I'm sold 100%. Dub. I should be running Dokkan right now. Like, that's how I feel.
No.
Guys, we're in for a real long, no Diddy. We're for a long celebration if these boys aren't done right. I know people are coping saying, oh, we haven't seen anything. I mean, they could make them stay. It's just coping. They could make them stay into Fusion Zamasu or Vegito Blue if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to do that, considering that they already have animations of Vegito Blue in the game. It wouldn't be hard to make them look a little bit more sleek, I guess, or whatever they want to do. I don't know. I don't think they're going to do it, but that's coping. Let's just get it out the way. But the fact that they promoted this to be this at the beginning, this is what everybody's thought process is, and for it to not be it, come on, bro. There's no way they thought the community reaction was going to be. I'm not believing. Y'all believe that? Do you really think that they thought that, oh, we're just not going to give Vegito and they're going to be happy? No fucking shot, bro.